you had something a similar situation against Purdue too, where it came down to the wire. So was that kind of maybe the impetus of, hey, you know what, we really need to work on this?
Yeah. You know, Big Ten games always come down to the last minute or so. So yeah, I always have to be ready to make a play at the end, and so we go over that and practice that in practice.
What's the key of making that play work? Because obviously the odds aren't in your guys' favor in that situation.
You can't predetermine what you're going to do. You never know how the defense is going to play you. So you got to have different options and be ready to fulfill those different options.
Mohamed, this is the final run for you whenever this tournament ends, hopefully for you guys with the championship. But what it mean that, you know, not only that shot went in, but also kind of continued this run you guys have been on since losing to Northwestern in that game just before the BTT last year?
It means a lot. I mean, we finally starting to gel. Things are starting to come together. We didn't play our best game of basketball the past 2 games, but we still won, and that's a positive to me because we have another chance to go out there and play again.
Seeing Jordan in the rec specs, you telling him now he has to play how you did at Maryland?
A little bit. I've been messing with him, saying he's trying to be like me, and saying that's not a bad thing. But hopefully he does recreate what I did at Maryland. I mean, it was a good game, and we played against a good team, and we handled business. But I just give him a lot of crap.
There were a couple of guys that had said to me earlier in the season that this is a team that believes there's nobody you can't play with. How does that manifest itself as you go further and deeper into the tournament? And do you guys continue to, do you talk about it at all, or how does that work?
I think it starts at the top with Coach B, and then trickles down to the leaders, and we all just believe. That's why we've been so successful. We all believe in each other, we believe in this program, the culture, and everything, and we believe that we can compete with anybody.
But what is it about the game, I guess, specifically, that allows you guys to have such a strong conviction about that?
I mean, just the success we've been having, sticking to our game plan, sticking to our culture, what we believe in, has been giving us success, and we just believe in it even more now.
Mohamed, hey, could you share some insights as to what Coach Haynes has meant in his first year, you know, helping out with the guards?
It's meant a lot. I've had a couple different coaches since I've been here, but they all hold a special place in my heart differently, and they're all different. And it just means a lot. Somebody that you can talk to, somebody that you can relate to. And I mean, he's been talking to me about my game and about everybody's game and how different ways I could reach other guys on the team. And you know, he's just adds a different aspect.
Well, but in the past, I mean, if you guys there have been years when if you guys had shot the ball from 3 the way you did against Houston, you wouldn't have even been in the game. How much pride do you guys take in being able to win games like that this year? It's not the first time you've done it.
I think we take pride in our defense. We have that grit more so than maybe teams before, and we have that mindset that we're going to defend people and stop them. It's not always going to be you're making a whole bunch of threes and things like that. You have to win the game on the defensive end, and we take pride in that.
Shot aside, does this feel different going into the Sweet 16 from a year ago when you were gearing up to play Oregon out in Kansas City?
It feels a little different, being that we didn't play our best games these past 2 games, and that I'm positive, or I have a positive outlook on the next game, and that we could play a lot better.
Does that almost add to the relief in winning the game because you haven't played your best, and a lot of teams get eliminated when they don't play their best? Does that almost add to the new life that you have?
It adds a little bit, but I know that we actually do have to play better. It's not just going to happen, and we just have to focus in on practice, these next couple practices before the game, and be focused and locked in.
How has Jordan? You see all these 1, 2, 3 seeds already gone from the tournament. Does it make you appreciate a little more the opportunity still in front of you guys?
Yeah, I appreciate it, but we also worked hard for this, and we deserve to be in this spot. And we've been working since July, and we've had a plan and starting to manifest.
Is there any added allure to playing at the Staples where Kobe, Shaq, Lakers had all that success?
A little bit. I mean,
not the same as MSG?
Yeah, it's not the same as Mecca, but you are in California, LA. It doesn't get much bigger than that besides the Garden.
How has Jordan handled this instant celebrity? He said his Instagram spiked, his Twitter spiked, everything.
I mean, we just try to keep him humble.
Is that easy?
Yeah, it's easy. You know, just make jokes and things like that and bring him back down a little bit. But he deserves it. He hit a big shot, made history, and he deserves all the accolations and everything, the acknowledgement he's getting.